Okay. Everything's new, everything's different. Hopefully that doesn't scare too many people. Mike? Okay. Go. Music's going. I realize now that I didn't actually send out the notification while I was turned the other way and the music was playing and everything like I'm supposed to. I'm gonna turn that autofocus off. It's acting up. We're gonna bring the audio up a little. For the music, there we go. Hello, Roxanne. Okay, that should be good. We have a brand new setup here, which means I'm gonna have to like jump between to make sure everything looks right and it's going the way it should. Did I use the invisibility spell? Sort of. The mic might fall. Hopefully it doesn't. The mic might fall during this stream. May wind up having to move the mic or hold it. And also, I'm under siege by flies. I don't know how they keep getting in. I've been trying to take care of it, but not doing so well on that front. So they're unfortunately going to keep getting in the way of the camera, and I'm probably going to turn the autofocus off because of it. Fight the flies. I have been trying. I don't even know how many I've killed. Every time I think I figured out where they're getting in somewhere else. I'm going to change the blade on my hobby knife, YouTube. My hobby knife. I'm doing all of that off camera real quick so that we don't have any problems. And also so that we can... Oh, that is much louder than the song. It's a good song. And also so we have a little bit more time for the pre-show. Alright. I've got to get used to the placement on everything for all this. So the chat for me is to the left now. Behind this camera. This camera that hopefully we'll be able to use to show things off. And I'm thinking I'm going to move the chat. Say hi to yourself, chat. You're right there. Over here. Where I can see it while I'm doing other stuff. Really want to put it right there, but I don't think that's going to work. This is all new. It's new setup, so we're getting used to everything. Right, and then I should be able to... Only problem with that is I can't see the activity feed now. We're just gonna have to make deal with this, I think. I've got chat over here and chat over there. Alright, but enough setup. Let's get started. There's the quack. There's the begin, the time to start duck. So let's get started. So, top-down view gives us a lot of options, a lot of things we can do. And the side view, of course, gives us the close-ups. You can now see the directions while we're building, which is great. I actually really like the way that turned out, and I think the lighting is actually pretty good now. Plus, this is not at my desk, which means we don't have to worry about weirdness of moving things all the time. So this should theoretically fix all of that. All right, so we have our burning Gundam, our God Gundam. We need a more exciting song for the God. Here we go. For God Gundam. Come on now. All right, so we have our burning Gundam. We need to do his legs and his weapons, and we will probably finish him today. Now, chat, I do have a pretty nasty headache today, but I'm gonna ignore it as best as possible and try to be fun and peppy and funny. But hopefully now you can actually see what we're doing pretty well. And it's really weird. I've gotten so used to being able to see OBS at all times. It's really weird to not be able to see it. May wind up shifting that monitor over there a little bit. Make it easier to see. But at least now you can actually see what we're doing at all times as compared to before when I kept doing things off screen. So, we're cutting out these pieces right here now, the bottoms of the feet. And we're also going to need some PC3s. For him, he's like, man, Trait, it's just a couple flies, take them out. Like, no, there's so many more than a couple. I cannot explain to you how many of them there are. I tried to count earlier and it really upset me. How many had snuck into this house. But I've got a brand new bug zapper on the way that should take care of that. There's also more lights in this office now, so it's gotten warmer, which is probably also helping them get a little bit more active. All right, then we need PC3s. We gotta clean these off. I will probably eventually move this camera that's on the side to be in between my legs, looking straight down at what I'm doing. It flies, or yeah, little moths. Yeah, those little moths are a problem. Just need to exterminate all of the small annoying bugs. I mean, according to Rundgren, the animal world is out to get us anyway, so. I play Tyranids in 40k, which are bugs, so. There is that. Cut in a little too deep there. Dun, 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 dun. It's good to be back in the swing of it, though. I'm excited. Mosquitoes are first? Yeah. Those things, like, kill people a lot. So, yeah, I think they should probably be first. We also need A41 for these. A40. Here they are. I really like that I know you can see what I'm looking at now. It's really nice, because I used to with the other one where the cameras were at, I had to worry. And I kept having to double check that you could see what we were cutting. I don't have that problem now. Also, I think I cut too much off that first bit. I think it's supposed to have that little nub. The picture doesn't show a nub. That picture, it doesn't look like it has a nub, but there definitely is a nub on the sprue. I guess we'll find out. Oh well. The only problem I can see with this setup so far, well, chat's kind of interesting for me to read. So I need to do something about that. But I have an idea already that should fix that for next week. But it's that unless I lean forward a little bit, I have to, like, lean over the table. And that, you know, kind of feel that a little bit. Ah, The bit of Christopher Larkin's chin gets cut off for Mantis Lords. What are we going to do without our chin? Okay, so first off, we put these two pieces together. Go. Okay. Then we need this piece. Turn upwards. Here. I don't want my brand new blade in there. There we go. No. Pretty sure that brand new blade is a tax expense. Or a work expense? I don't know. I'll have to see. Crimson Chin? If only. The Crimson Chin was great. Christopher Larkin's chin is pretty good, though. Alright, so this piece goes here. Okay, it doesn't look like it needs that spot on the end. It actually looks like it needs to be cleaned, so we will trim that off. There we go. But obviously, as always, let me know your thoughts on the new layout, chat. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Because I want to make a stream that is fun for everybody to be able to come hang out and be a part of. What's the phrase? I want people to be comfortable. Here we go. D1 and D2 both 14 is what I need here. Sounds good, Will. You don't really mind? I understand. As long as it works, you're happy, right? There's a little tiny part of me that 100% agrees with you. But the rest of me is obsessed with progress. And one of my worries is always that with progress, sometimes you might do something, try and make things better, and wind up making it worse, you know? And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Especially now that I can't even see the camera unless I turn my head. Oh, that looks really good. That's some of the best feet of any model kit we've built so far. Which is a weird statement now that I say it loud, but it is true. It is true. All right. Looks like we're building both legs at the same time, which is how I was planning on doing it anyway, so I'm not going to complain. 15 and 15. A33. We need that twice, so there should be... Yeah, there they are. Real careful with these snips, so we don't snip off more than we mean to. This new setup will also let me do other videos that I've been wanting to do with painting and with building. Or like if I'm building a new kit that I've just gotten for like 40K for the Kill Team videos, then with this new layout, I can build them in real time on this desk over here, and then do like a high-speed version of the video to include as part of the review of the kit, something like that, you know? Basically, this gives me a lot more options by having a dedicated space, and also means I have a dedicated space, which means I don't have to move everything every week, which is a nice feeling. I do think this camera up here needs to turn back a little bit, but I'm afraid I'm going to turn it back too much. Okay. That should fix that. And then we need PC1. One. Two. Basically, I'm excited for this new setup because it means there's a lot more that I can do. And there's already some videos I have planned that will use it. And then, of course, every Friday we're going to be using it. So, I'm pretty stoked. Oop. It's funny because I don't like change. I don't like changing things or doing things different, really. I like getting into a rhythm, except for with the streams, in which case I'm always looking for new ways to make it better. And Rungren's been really great about that. A lot of people would find that really annoying, you know, but instead he seems to embrace it, and I really appreciate that. I don't think I could ask for a better co-host, honestly. I say that knowing that sometimes he listens to these, and you know, I can't have him know that I'm complimenting him, so you know, I don't know. I don't have a good insult to throw at him to pretend that I'm upset or anything. I don't know. He's pretty great. Just don't you have paint all over your face? Oh no. Well then. Is it washable paint or is it non-washable paint? Rules of nature time. I will be really surprised if this one winds up not getting copyright, but the only way to find out is to play them. So if it doesn't, that'll be great, because then I can use it in videos. You don't know? Oh boy. Well, there's some great paint removing stuff for models that is unfortunately very toxic to humans, so I can't recommend it to you. Alive. I always get nervous when songs with lyrics come on because I want to sing them, because I sing them very loudly to myself all the time, but I never remember the words right. The wife gives me a lot of teasing over it because I always just make up words that I think sound right. Watercolor paint, so maybe, hopefully so. If not, that could be a problem. But also, let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. I think this is a pretty good spot, just looking at the audio levels. But it could go up or down. And I can change that on the fly, thankfully, so. Flip all four of these out and then trim them. I got some fun stuff to talk about Monday with Lotro. I had a quest line I really wanted to complete, and Was a cool quest line, but it's maybe my least favorite quest line in the game. I'm kind of excited to talk about it because I think it's important when you have something that you like to also acknowledge the problems, right? And unfortunately, Goblin Town has problems. Sounds good, Roxanne. Biggest problem is that it doesn't play the Goblin Town song from the Hobbit. I forget you can't see my face, so you can't tell I'm joking. I may at some point get like another small webcam and set it up over there or something, but there's not really a need for it. You can see my hands, you know I'm here. Right. Bum, bum, ba, 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 da, 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 da. I just stared at this and was not reading at all. So I need 17 and 16. Going around cables here is really interesting. It really looks like 2021, but it's not, so I should follow the instructions instead of going with what I think looks right. I already have what I want to build next figured out, but I figure as usual we'll do a poll, you know, see what people want. But I have... My thoughts are, personally, that we've just been building guns for a little while. Might be nice to go back to a standard mobile suit. I was thinking maybe we build the Leo from Wing. Dun, 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 dun. I troll the local hobby shop, which is not a hobby shop, really. It's a Hobby Lobby. For any time they have model kits on sale. And then I pick Gundams. And I do have the Wing Gundam as well. The Wing Gundam Zero specifically. I just think it might be fun to build the Leo. Baby White got it off? Nice. Very nice. Saves a lot of trouble. And also possible chemical burns from having to use the good stuff. No, I'm glad. Baby wipes are pretty great. A little clue. Obviously, Gundams can just piece together, right? We don't have to hunt down a bunch of extra stuff to be able to build them. But whenever you're building 40K models, you unfortunately have to go for a little bit more of a glue style. You got to use glue a lot more, and that means you're going to get glue on your hands, right? But if you use a baby wipe or Dawn dish soap, you can get that glue off your fingers really quickly. Wet wipe was your choice? Very nice. Yeah, wet wipe I think is the better call than wet paper towel. But what I will often do if I have a lot of glue on my hands, to the point where like I can't even feel my fingertips anymore, is I will just take a bowl, put some hot water and Dawn dish soap, and just soak them in there. But every once in a while, if I don't have that option, then I'll grab the baby wipes. Scrub it down a little bit. It comes right off. Oh, no. We were supposed to put PC-1s in there. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I've got one of those mats somewhere. And if I can find it, I'll use it to put underneath here so the parts don't get lost. That's what I get for talking about baby wipes and getting distracted. Interesting that it has the point down here. Normally they don't do that. We're gonna have to get this out. We're gonna have to actually get it out. There we go. Normally they have them pointed up, you know? Not this time. Definitely would have been easier to do this before I had them attached. And in fact, we're gonna do it this way. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. Doom, 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 doom. Right, let's get the other one off. Without breaking it, if at all possible. Would be great. There we go. And that one just fell off on its own. Okay. Shadow of the Lowlands. Looks like the camera coming down has covered that problem that I was worried about, so we should be good. Leave the setup just the way it is. Okay, we're at the bottom of the page now, right here. We're actually getting really close to having the legs done. May not look like it, but we have covered all of this so far. We need PC 11s. I like a lot that these instructions just go, yeah, just do it at the same time, man. Why wouldn't you? This song's good, and I like it a lot, but it has a really long build-up, and I might take it out of the playlist. Here it comes. No? Am I still too early? I need to add the Sonic Frontier stuff now that it's available on YouTube. All right, 37 and 38. Dun, 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 dun. We need to make sure we don't mix those up, so we're going to leave those together. Put these on that side and make sure we don't mix those up. And turning off the auto zoom seems to have fixed that problem too, so pretty good. That a little too close to trim it because I wanted to look at it. That's another situation where if I had the camera right in between my legs here, right here, looking down like this, and you'd be able to see a little better. I realized after I started to move my hands in that motion that I needed to be very careful about how I move my hands in that motion. And so I kind of just called that off. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Never trust someone with graph paper. Ooh, it's a good one. It's a good one, Nightbot. Okay. Oh, we need a whole nother piece. I'm over here getting ready to put this together. And it specifies we absolutely have to make sure we have A7 in the right place first. 17. Can I not read either? Goodness sakes. Dun, dun, you're Jonas. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we make that piece whole. Same with this one. Love this song. Persona 4 is such a good game. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so goes down, this piece goes here, forward like this, and then this one goes over both. That's what the instructions show. It doesn't, it's not straight though. Is it supposed to be straight? I'm a little concerned. I'm worried. Ooh, nice sandwich. What kind? I had a sandwich myself earlier. Every day, dun, 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 dun. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I think we're about to make a blunder. I don't like making blunders. That is right, Nightbot. People can find us on YouTube. Oh boy, that does not want to come out. No, that's right. According to what it shows, it specifically says it needs to be turned that way. So I guess it's not a blunder, but I don't trust it. Welcome back. Well, I really don't trust it, but that's what it says it needs to do. This piece gonna go into... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna trust they know what they're doing. Don't trust they know what they're doing. Let's do the next part. I'm very concerned about that, but we're gonna choose to trust. E1 22. $23. And then D2, 22 and 23. Fried chicken, very nice. Fried chicken is great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of fried chicken myself. And I'm good at just about any cut of chicken. It doesn't matter. You can I'm gonna word this really, really nicely so that YouTube doesn't think that we're trying to talk about parts of the body that'll get us demonetized. You can give me a leg, or you can give me one of the center pieces. Welcome back, Roxanne. What kind of sandwich you got? Just about any kind of fried chicken, I'll be happy. I actually had a chicken sandwich myself earlier. It was some center of the chicken meat. Surely we can say the word breast will get demonetized, right? Surely. YouTube just recently changed a bunch of their policies again, so I'm gonna gamble on it and we'll see. But I had a chicken breast sandwich. Pulled strips of it with a fork. And it was very good. Had it with some cheese. I keep meaning to get some mustard to eat it with, but keep forgetting to get mustard. PB&J, nice. Classic. Can't beat a PB&J. I say that, but there is one PB&J that I cannot stand. And it's Which, which is a sandwich shop that is in a lot of places in the U.S., but not everywhere in the U.S., and definitely not around the world. They make a PB&J that I find to actually be really disgusting. But they used to say that, like, if you get a PB&J from them, then they'll give one to a homeless person somewhere. And I never did the research to see if that was true or not. But it meant that anytime I was in the line, I was like, man, I could really go for a turkey sandwich right now. I would see the sign that was like, hey, if you get a peanut butter sandwich, we'll give one to a homeless person. And I was like, man, how can I in good conscience eat the turkey sandwich I wanted, knowing that a homeless person could get a free sandwich? In actuality, even if they were giving that sandwich to a homeless person, I should have just made a homeless person a peanut butter sandwich myself. Because that peanut butter and jelly sandwich they make is garbage. There's a part of me that feels bad for subjecting a homeless person to that. If they even actually did it. I never did the research to know if they did or not. I just always got guilt tripped into it every time I went there. Alright. E118, D218, and then A34. We almost have these legs together. Da, 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 da. A34. Here they are. Also, like, this is neither here nor there, but giving a sandwich to a homeless person is a great thing. Also, they probably could have used, like, blanket, place to stay for a couple days. More than just a sandwich, you know? But I don't know. Who am I to tell a corporation how to do their stuff when they won't listen to me anyway? At least giving them a sandwich is a nice thing. Again, I highly doubt they ever actually did, but, you know. Gotta be real careful if I go any further into that topic. I'm gonna get political without meaning to. I have very strong feelings about the system that crushes the individual and leads to more homeless people. But I'll be good and keep that out of the stream today. How's this? So this part goes down. Locks in right there. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, next up we need D120 and D121. This is the first time that we've had to separate the legs. Oh yeah, this song has kind of a intro as well, a lead in, as it were. Even though they separated the legs out, we're still going to do them both at the same time. Because why wouldn't we? Oh, there's a sticker. Of course there is. Nope. Okay, well, I got to find that part. Ah, no! Hey, I got the part. Oh, that was fun. New setup. Got to get used to it. That's why I need to get one of those mats put in there. I know I've got one somewhere. I just got to figure out where I left it. And then I can lay it on the label and it'll catch all the pieces that fall. If not, I'm sure I could get one. They're like the green hobby mats that look like they're used for math. Okay, so we're going to take these two parts. Looks like they go around something. Okay, I was confusing the two steps. They do, in fact, go around this, which only makes sense, I guess. Go around the top of it. And then this part goes on top of that. And it all comes together right there. And oh, no, I turned it right out of there, too. Okay, there we go. Not a lot of movement there, but it's got a little bit of wiggle room. A bit of wiggle wiggle. With the wiggle wiggle. Just making sure we had those right. I think I had them backwards. Not gonna lie. I think they're supposed to be facing the other way. They're definitely supposed to be facing the other way. I mean, at this point, it wouldn't be a stream if I didn't get a part in the wrong spot. Thankfully, it should be pretty easy to fix. You just turn it around. There we go. Easy peasy. And then we take each of these, lock them into place there. Before we lock these into place, we should probably put the stickers on them. All right, it is these. Oh. First black line done. Friend and you are going through Atelier Ryza 3. Nice. That is a series I've been meaning to get into for a very long time. Overwhelmed. Love this song. Now, I've always heard very good things about it, but just never got into it myself. Alright, so there are only 2 of these stickers. And they're supposed to go on his foot. I don't understand how. Wait, get the sticker sheet upside down. That'll affect how you read. Affect how you read it. That's not right. Okay. Right there. But again, there's not. Okay, I understand. I understand. This is not going to be easy. Yeah, that is the Attack series is a series I've always wanted to get into. Maybe at some point I will. Those are so tiny. But I guess from a distance, they do definitely prop up the silhouette a little. All right, time for number 2. These are going to be a pain to apply. Oh, and I heard that Rise of 3 just recently got a pretty big patch. But honestly, I don't know where to start in the series, even if I was to try and start it. 3 has like instant load times. Very nice. I own a few of them. But they're the older ones. I got them in a sale. I think I own Atelier Rorona. And I own one of the Sophie games, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these stickers are killing me. Look how small that sticker is. The hobby knife YouTube doesn't even want to notice it. Or the camera doesn't even want to see it there on the end of the hobby knife. The hobby knife also doesn't want to notice it. It told me. It talks to me. Don't worry about it. It's 1 foot. Oh, the feet also have stickers. Okay, let me take that back off. Well, that's not... Okay, we're just going to have to apply them while the foot's on, because it's on there now. All right. Oh, there's stickers there, too. Of course, there's stickers everywhere. Nope. There we go. Alright, so this time I'm going to put the other stickers on foot before I put it on there. Okay, so we got those stickers right there. Then also these that go on the feet. They're a little bit bigger, so I should be able to do those myself. Dun, 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 dun. That's one. No, it seems like a cool series. I like the idea of like the potion crafting and stuff. Apparently the one that I bought at first has like really bad what? 'Cause, 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 time gates, like you have to race against the clock, and apparently that one is like really bad about it. And so I just never started it. I have so many projects I was already bouncing, I'd say that I'd start it as a Make It Right series. Start working my way through it. I know it definitely has like a niche following. Or a cult following, I mean. Alright, there's the feet. Go ahead and put this foot on now, I guess. Okay, now we need the extra tiny triangle stickers. Oh, come on. Oh boy. But you need to have it on there because it breaks up the white of the leg. There's also stickers right here that we got to apply that I just saw. Oh boy. It's sticker time. Sticker time, sticker time. Everybody loves stickers. Oh boy. I feel like this is really bad to watch because you can't see what I'm doing because the stickers are so tiny. So you can't see what I'm trying to fix, so it looks like I'm just running my fingers over this leg over and over again. Looks like I'm just fondling this leg. I should have got the hobby knife for how small this is. Yeah, there's that one. This one's already up, so let's go ahead and do it on this side. I'm sure this is enthralling television right here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, I like this suit so far a lot. I think there's more stickers than there really needed to be. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard. You already have a black panel. Wouldn't have been that hard to just have that as an additional piece. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Been seeing a lot about Lions recently because Lionel Johnson is returning to Warhammer 40k. As we're all excited. What's the edge of the camera? What is that in frame? Alright, I think that's all the stickers. For now. Sure there will be more, but for now, I think that's all. Okay. So next up, we need to do the waist. I like this kit so far. She didn't have so many stickers, but I like it. I also just really like the Burning Gundam. I think it's got a really nice design. The people that call it the God Gundam are wrong, because that's what it's called in the original version before it got brought over here. And I think both the dub and the sub are incredible for G Gundam. So, Alchemy in 2 and 3 are a lot better. That's good to know. That's good to know. Dun, 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 dun. This song I use a lot in my videos now, and it's always for like the emotional heart of whatever thing I'm covering. Or wrap things up, so whenever I hear it, I think it's time to end. Funny how that works. Pavlovian response, I might say. Not me, though. I don't know who that guy is. Dun, 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 dun. That knife is new. That hobby knife, YouTube. Okay. So these slot in right here. Oh, and they spin a little bit. That's cool. And the cake was in tears. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So this next part, we need a lot of pieces. Wait. We never put the backs of the legs on. There's a whole piece that I forgot to put on. It's like, why are the backs of the legs still on the spruce? Oh, I really hope I don't have to take everything apart. Put the backs of the legs on. Get those nubs real quick. This is why everybody watches the show, right? For mistakes like that. Yeah, that leg looks a whole lot better now. As it turns out, when you put the backs of the legs on, it looks more like a leg. All right. So anyway, back to what we were doing. D124. Oopsie. Okay. We need D128. Very important piece. We will also need 27. Might as well go ahead and get that now. And I think we're almost done with D1. There's still a few pieces we're going to need from it, but we're almost done with it and D2. All right. A28 and 29. And you may ask, Trey, why are you trimming off all these parts right now? Aren't you going to get confused? Hopefully not, but I'm trimming them all off so I can then trim them with the hobby knife all at once. And we're also going to need 2P1s. Which are our last 2P1s. We're almost done with those. We're closing in on the end of this boy. And then next week, we will try to finish up Death Guard. And in between that and the next painting session, I'm going to try a brand painting technique. And I might as well record myself doing that, because why not at this point? And see how that goes. And if it goes well, we may start doing all of our painting with that technique. And if it doesn't, then nothing will change. But build-wise, I'm thinking we go with the Leo next. Just change things up from all Gundams all the time to a mobile suit for fun of it. And everybody likes one, so the Leo should be a popular choice, I think. We could even follow it up with the Wing Zero, who knows? But I do have quite a few other Gundams still to build. Trying to get back some channel points. I understand. Well, you should have got some back from the campaign ending, because it did refund everybody. There is that, at least. Piece here. This one goes like so. Whoop. What does that mean? So confused. This one goes like this. This one needs to turn, apparently. Why would it be in there up? Oh well, I'm not gonna argue. You guys seem to know what you're doing. Dun, dun, dun. This piece. It goes here. This piece slots in here. The gifts are too good. I understand. I've got a new one planned. I just haven't made it yet. But I'm excited for it. I think that it'll be fun and worthwhile to have on the team. I'm very confused by how this slots in. Like that. That's how that slots in. Okay. Apparently. Okay, then we need C5. One of our last C pieces. Very important piece. Be really careful with this one because it's really small and I don't want to tear it up. Go. So this little red piece goes right there. There we go. Makes that look great. Gives it some good color. Then we need B9. We haven't gotten a B off in a while. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty sure those little pieces there go on it, but I'm not positive because it doesn't tell me to put them on there. No, it's the other piece, actually. I was wrong. Good thing I didn't just do it. Of course, I'm often wrong. I'm used to that at this point. Dun, 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 dun. How does this go in here? I'm very confused. Oh, I missed a step. Haha, that makes more sense. We need 2 10s. And it could be that what people wind up wanting is for this stream to eventually just become recorded videos of me building the suits and reviewing them, or painting the suits and talking about them. And then Friday becomes hot seats only. We'll see. I enjoy these streams, but people would rather us do something else than, you know, there's options. There we go. Right, so now we have our waist part done. We just need one more piece, which is A26. And then we can put the legs on. Or I go back to playing weird games again on Fridays. Who knows? I'm open. Sick again just when you were getting better? Oh no! Well, hopefully you get better fast. Being sick is not fun. All right. So guess what it's time for? Actually, that doesn't work. We need another piece first. Just kidding. Gotta have a different piece. PC2. So this piece goes here first, facing this way. Then the ball, top of it. And
sickness must be purged.
Sickness must be purged indeed. That's very true. Then our boy can finally stand. Open up the backpack. Flare up this. Open up the chest. Go for the burning finger. We put the effect parts on there first, though. So we'll do all that after we have his weapons. But at least now he can stand. That's the important part. He can actually stand up on his own. Alright, so it's weapon time. We need the last pieces on the D sets here, which are D11. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. There's one. And D1 10. Okay. I thought that said D1 1, and I was like, there's not a D1 or D2 1 anymore. We used that already. Na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Alright, so D2 is done. And C is done. Get rid of those spruce. Get our beam sabers off of this one. Carved from mighty oak. Woodman's theme. See, people tell me, you're not a real Mega Man fan. It's like, yeah, I don't even have to look over there to know whose song this is, but sure, go off, I guess. That might be a fun quiz to do sometime. Have somebody play me Mega Man songs, try and guess which Robot Master they're tied to, or which level theme they are, that is. Or even from which game they're from. No way that video would ever get to be monetized. Because there's specific Robot Master themes that are just not allowed to be used. Alright. Go. We got those. Next up, all the other hands. Are from mighty oak. Do we need the other hands, though? Because we're not going to put a beam saber in his hand. That's not what we're going to do with a burning gun. I have no desire to put a beam saber in his hand. I have something far more particular I want to do. We'll build the beam sabers just to have them. Do I have any MGs to build? Not currently. But I can always keep my eye out for another master grade. He's got long beam sabers. Yeah, we're not gonna... Even though he does the Typhoon, the Tatsumaki, we're not gonna do it. Because that's not what we want the Burning Gundam to do. You get the Burning Gundam kit, there's one thing you want him to do, and it's to be the Burning Gundam. So far away. Today. Can, however, store his beam sabers. Whoop. Come on, no. It is very difficult actually to get them in there. There we go. Mostly because the arms get in the way. No, I prefer building high grades myself, just because you can get them done faster. Master grades are really nice. There's a lot more detail to them. They're more expensive. And ultimately, I can get just about everything I want out of high grade anyway. When they're good high grades. When they're not, you know, that's a little different. But all right, let's do it. It's time. Nope, that's the wrong. Here it is. I thought something's missing. Why did it not tell us to put the blue on? Yeah, exactly. It's for Burning Finger. I bet it told us to put these on and I just missed it. Yeah, it did. It absolutely did. And I just super missed it. Look, nobody ever said that I was good at reading directions. There it is. Okay. Specifically, I kind of want to do Sekiya Tenkyoken as the pose. Just because we can, you know? And because I really like the Sekiya Tenkyoken. The Sekiha Love Tenkyoken is still one of my favorite moments in all of Gundam. But I'm kind of a sentimental guy. Alright, we need A22 as well, but be able to slot that into A22. Not seeing 22. There they are. That should have been obvious to me, but you know, hindsight 2020. What can you do? And it's no longer 2020 anymore. It's 2023, so you know. It's a dumb joke, but you can't see me smirk anymore. Now you just have to hear it. That was unfortunate. That happened. That's the damage. He hit the table pretty hard. Doesn't look like anything's broken, though. I think we came out of it pretty good. He's a pretty sturdy kit. Which is good. I was really concerned there when that happened. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's not even the right hand, is it? It's not. That's the wrong hand. There are places on the internet that if they ever see that fall, where I dropped the burning gun just then, I will never be allowed in the community again. Alright, so let's do the big pose. Pause the music for a second. Do the legs back, open this up. Thrusting forward. They don't actually open that far, though. They open a little ways, but not that far. And then here we go. This hand of mine is burning red. Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory. Erupting, burning finger. Heat end. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did the thing. I do want to do the second Tenkyoken, though. I'd be lying if I said I didn't get excited every time I did that. And normally I do it without a Gundam in my hands. Alright, so we'll do... There we go. Now he's in the position for Sekiha Tenkyoken. All right. So we finished him. Some thoughts. We'll power him back down. I did the sound under my breath. I don't know if you could hear it or not. This might be one that I get an action base for. How's it going, homeless me dog? This might be one that I get an action base for. But let's talk about him since we just finished him up. I like this kit a lot. It's very good. The ability to pull the core fighter out. The ability to play around with the wings. All of that is really good. The beam sabers are nice and big, as they should be. Slot that right back in, and it goes back as if it had always been there. The beam sabers are able to slot into the sides. You don't have to worry about losing them. But you do still have to keep up with the saber portion of it, I guess you could say. The kit looks good. The stickers, some of the stickers are really small in a way that I don't really appreciate. But it looks good when it's all put together. It was a pretty fun build for the most part. And I think out of the ones that we've built for the last 16 episodes or so of this show, it's probably the most fun and most stable build. This thing's not just falling apart. Pieces aren't falling off. And it was a build that I felt made sense for the most part. There's a lot of good interactables on it. I like it a lot. I think ultimately, this is the best kit we've built on the channel so far. And I'm excited to see what else we get to build with it. But I might actually get an action pose for it, because I do think that doing the burning finger pose would be really cool for him. I do kind of wish the head was a little further back so that it didn't constantly get thrown off by this. But we need to switch this hand out so that we get the regular one back on. There we go. And then we can do the pose. So, and there we go. I like it. It's a good kit. Definitely recommend the high grade Burning Gundam. I think it's a really good one, and I'm really happy with it. So what are we building next, chat? Because I have a thought. I think it'd be cool to build the Leo next, because we've been building Gundams for a little while. It'd be nice to build something mass produced. Probably wouldn't take that long. Be a fun build, I think. But I've also got the Wing Zero that we could build. I just knocked over the Burning Gundam. That would also get me kicked out of some Gunpla communities, which might be a fun build, and people like the Wing Zero. And then we took a break from building IBO suits for a little while, but I've got the Astaroth as well we could build, and there's still plenty more. I'm looking at the Denial. I'm looking at the Kamiki Burning. Probably shouldn't build another Burning right away. I'm looking at the GM Cardigan. I'm looking at the Vidar. I'm looking at the Baal. I'm looking at the Heki Jet. There's a lot of IBO kits that I have that we haven't built yet. But personally, I'm leaning on the Leo. So we'll do a quick little poll. Let everybody get a chance to pick something, and we'll put the music back on. Poll. Well, it sounds like we don't even need to do the poll, but we'll go ahead and fire the poll up just to be safe. But it seems like everybody's of the opinion for the Leo. If you're watching on YouTube and you can't vote on Twitch, option 1 is the Leo, option 2 is the Wing Zero, option 3 is the Astaroth, option 4 is the Dar, and option 5 is the Denial. You can put those in the chat, or you can give your number. There is a YouTube delay that only gets worse as the stream goes on, which means that I'm still here, by the way, which means that the time will extend, but I'll count the votes. I almost said posthumously. I'm not dying right now, I don't think, anyway. So, we'll continue there. Yeah, the Leo is winning in a landslide right now. So at this point, Chad, I'm gonna just, hi, how's it going? I'm right here. Good to see you. Yeah, really appreciate everybody coming out for the stream. It's been a fun one. I like the Burning Gundam a lot, and it's good to be back. I know we missed our Friday stream 2 weeks in a row because I got married and went on honeymoon. But back now, excited, ready to rock, ready to keep going. A lot of ideas. Next week we'll be painting Death Guard, trying to finish those for the kill team. So please look forward to that. Then of course Monday we'll be back with MMO Mondays, where we will play Lotro. Really excited for us to get more into the area that we're in right now because we just got in the zone. For me anyway, not for Rungren. Tuesdays we'll do the regular Tuesday podcast. And then at the end of the Tuesday podcast, we will vote on whatever game Rungren's going to play, and he will play that Wednesday night. And then next Thursday for the TTRPG podcast, we have something more planned Pathfinder-y. So please look forward to that. And then, of course, next Friday, we'll be painting Death Guard. So the Leo has definitely won the poll. So next week, or 2 weeks from now, sorry, we will be building the Leo. That's right, Filbert will never be forgotten. Maybe we'll name our Leo Filbert. But I'm really excited for the Leo. I think it's going to be a fun little build. And I like grunt suits a lot, so looking forward to that. With all that said, though, I guess we ended a little bit early because we finished our kit out. Let me know your thought in the comment section down below, or on Twitch, or on Twitter, or wherever you want to reach out to us. Honestly, all the links are in the descriptions on the YouTube side and on the channel's page on the Twitch side. Thanks everybody again for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Even if you've never been here before, we're glad to have you now. Normally, I would just pull to the me version, which I can do if you want, but you can't see me right now. But here I am. This is me. Everything is shifted over for the sake of, so, thanks for coming. Until next time, I'm Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum, and remember to always enjoy the Full Spectrum. That, the Burning Gundam